It began with a lie. A single tweet from a powerful institution, a lie that sent shockwaves through global markets. On January 9th, 2024, the official X account of the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission posted a message that stopped the financial world in its tracks. The post claimed the SEC had just approved Bitcoin exchange-traded funds, an announcement the crypto world had been waiting years for. In minutes, the price of Bitcoin jumped by more than $1,000. For traders, it felt like hitting the jackpot. But for regulators, and soon for investigators, it was a crime scene. Because the announcement was fake. The SEC quickly denied it. The account, it said, had been compromised. The tweet was unauthorized. What unfolded next was a high-stakes hunt for one of the boldest hacks in recent memory. Behind the screen name, a 25-year-old from Athens, Alabama. His name, Eric Council, Jr. Prosecutors say he and others used a technique called SIM swapping, hijacking a phone number tied to the SEC account to intercept security codes and seize access. On that day, somewhere in Alabama, Council impersonated a legitimate customer. With a fake ID, he convinced a cell phone carrier to port a victim's number onto a SIM card he controlled. He bought a new phone. He received the reset codes. He shared them, and suddenly the SEC account was theirs. Minutes later, the false message went out. The price of Bitcoin surged. News wires lit up with excitement, then panic. Within a short time, the SEC regained control. The post vanished, and Bitcoin crashed, losing over $2,000. When law enforcement arrived on the scene, they found not smoke and mirrors, but digital footprints and real evidence. At his apartment, a fake ID, a portable ID card printer, a laptop, traces of cryptocurrency payments. They found searches on his devices, how to know if FBI is after you, federal identity theft statute. Prosecutors indicted him on charges including aggravated identity theft and access device fraud. In February 2025, he pleaded guilty. On May 16th, he was sentenced to 14 months in prison, followed by supervised release. It was justice, but messy and stark. A reminder that sometimes all it takes is a phone number, a forged ID, and a moment of digital trust to shake the foundations of global finance. This wasn't about celebrities or flashy thefts. It was about trust. Institutional trust, public trust, the kind of trust you barely think about until it vanishes in a blink. The hack of the SEC's account showed how fragile our online systems can be. But it also showed something else, how fast the gears of justice can turn when alerted. How digital crimes, even those that happen in seconds, can unravel weeks and months later under scrutiny. In an era where a single tweet can move markets or shatter lives, it's a sober lesson. Security demands vigilance. Platforms must protect. Regulators must guard not just against financial risks, but against identity fraud, social engineering, and digital deception. As we close this chapter, we remember that behind every impactful hack, there are real people, victims of panic, of loss, of shattered trust. And there is the hope that accountability, once served, sends a message. Digital crime may change shape, but justice endures.